You're watching Mix TV.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
The hot, crispy Filet-O-Fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
'Tis the season. Now buy one, add one for $1. Includes our classic Filet-O-Fish.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Set your alarm for 2 of your breakfast favorites, like sausage gravy biscuit for just $5.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And welcome to the Roger Sharp Activity Center here at Muldrow High School. It is Championship Saturday as Muldrow Bulldogs taking on the Fort Gibson Tigers for the Class 4A Area 3 Regional Championship. Clint Smith, Chris Locklear here bringing you all the action. The mixed game of the week. Be sure to tune into our Facebook page, YouTube, Mix TV YouTube, live on the air on the Mix 105.1. We got some good matchup here, Locke.
Well, we do.
Muldrow comes in with a 17-7 record. Head coach Terry Collins, they're 8-2 in their last 10.
Wow.
They've been hot here as of late. They beat Poto in their district, and then they beat Broken Bow 73-70 down in Broken Bow in the first regional game. And that's tough to go all the way down over the mountains and beat Broken Bow, come out of there with a victory. Fort Gibson comes in with a 21-4 record. Head coach Todd Dickerson, they're 8-2 in their last 10 as well. They beat Stillwell in their district, and then they beat Salisaw 75-53 in the regional at Fort Gibson.
Oh, wow, yeah.
To earn their way here. These two teams have met twice this season. They split, each team winning the matchup at home. Muldrow won 48-45 here back on December 18th, early in the season. And then Fort Gibson won the matchup 47-46 on January 20th up in Fort Gibson.
Wow, yeah.
So, they split it just, 3-4 points between the two games. Close matchups both times. Both times the home team won. So if you're a Bulldog fan, you're hoping that holds true here.
Oh, yeah.
And your Bulldogs come out regional champs. Of course, both teams will advance to area. But if you go in on that winner's bracket, you just got to win one, and then you get to stay.
Right.
Now, if you come in on the consolation bracket, it's tough.
Right.
It is tough. We want to say congratulations to the Central Tigers and Lady Tigers, both regional consolation champs today.
Oh, great.
So
yeah.
they both earned themselves a trip to the area tournament in Henrietta where their area is. So they'll be in action next week. Roland Lady Rangers just lost the regional championship up in Keys. They lost 2 keys. So they'll be in action on Thursday, I believe, next week in Okmulgee at the Muskogee Dome.
Okay, yeah.
And then, of course, the Roland Running Rangers getting ready to tip off here at about the same time this one starts. We'll try to keep you updated on that score because that's a big one as well. This is going to be a good matchup here, though. These two teams played close all season.
This Fort Gibson team, they played in the Tournament of Champions this year.
Did they? Okay.
And they played against teams like Millwood.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow, it's...
Yeah. 5A McAllister.
They lost to Millwood. That's one of their losses is Millwood.
And then, 5A McAllister.
Yeah,
Yeah, they played some tough competition. Fort Gibson, they don't shy away from anybody.
Right,
They play in a lot of those big tournaments. Good. It's going to be a good one here tonight for the regional championship. Of course, congratulations to the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs consolation champions. They won today over the Sallisaw Lady Diamonds. So they advanced to the area tournament as well.
Yeah, good. Well, that was a good game.
That was a good game. If you didn't tune in and catch that one earlier, you'll have to jump on our YouTube channel and watch that one. It was
back and forward, tied.
So many lead changes. I don't think anybody led by more than maybe 4 points the entire game. Just a great matchup, good hard-fought game. Came down to the wire. I think we might have the same thing here on this one tonight.
We will. Yeah.
Going to be a lot of athleticism on the floor tonight. It's going to be an entertaining matchup. I think we're going to get ready for your national anthem here in a moment. We'll bring that to you, and then we'll step aside while the PA announcer brings you the starting lineups. So the Vian boys season ended today in that loss to Central.
Yeah.
So both Vian teams have concluded their seasons now. Isn't that something? 6 matchups this season between the Vian and Central boys.
Boy, yeah, you were saying, wow.
That's something else. Central victorious today, as both squads were, so they advance on to the area tournament in Henrietta. They'll be in action, I think, on Thursday as well.
Yeah.
So it's about time for the national anthem here. Locke and I will step aside and bring you to the national anthem, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups.
For tonight's basketball matchup between the Muldrow Bulldogs and the Fort Gibson Tigers. Introduction of tonight's lineups for the Fort Gibson Tigers. Number 1, Brody Scott. Number 2, Tyler Morrell. Number 11, Cash Keys. Number 15, Connor Lindsay. Number 30, Cooper Hackett. The Tigers are coached by Todd Dickerson and assisted by Jordan London and Chuck London. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Muldrow Bulldogs. Number 1, Tegan Collins. Number 3, Jesse Kalint. Number 4, DJ Massey. Number 11, Deshaun Wilson. And number 32, Parker 7-star. The Bulldogs are coached by Terry Collins and assisted by Luke Wilkins.
So there's your starting lineups. No national anthem because they did it before the girls' game and they just do it one per session, and we didn't cover the girls' game, so went right to your starting lineups. For Fort Gibson, you've got Brody Scott, Kai Morrell, Cash Keys, Connor Lindsay, and Cooper Hackett. For Muldrow, you've got Tegan Collins, Jesse Kalinch, DJ Massey, Deshaun Wilson, and Mr. Parker 7-star, who will do the jumping duties here for Muldrow at half court. Looks like number 30, Cooper Hackett as well. He's a 6'7" guy. And then you've got 7-star, I think he goes about 6'6",
I think.
He's taller than that, I think. I think he's about 6'8".
Is he? Oh, wow.
Yeah, because he's taller than young man out there from Fort Gibson.
What do they list him at?
Hackett, 6'7", junior.
Wow, yeah.
Real quick, you're listening to the Mix 105.1, KXMX, Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith. We're ready to tip this one off. Officials get everything in order. All right, everyone's ready to go. Thumbs up for all the officials. Ready to jump this one. Parker 7-star and Cooper Hackett. And we're underway. Hackett gets the tip. Fort Gibson will open the game with the possession. That's Brody Scott handling the ball. Gets it over to Morrell. Scott being guarded by Wilson. Back to Morrell. Gets it down inside. Quickly Hackett. Tough move to the bucket. But he traveled. That's going to be a good matchup down there. The two big men, Hackett and 7-star, battling tonight. Clinch brings it up the floor for Muldrow on their first possession. Gets it to 7-star. Clinch out to Collins. Clinch back at the point, distributing the ball. Over to Deshaun Wilson in the corner. Back out to Collins. He's going to back out and set things up again. Muldrow being really patient early on. 7-star with the ball out on the perimeter, brings Hackett out. Collins for three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Morrell couldn't hang on to it, out of bounds. It can remain Muldrow possession. Wilson trying to get it in. He gets it in to 7-star. Just lob it up for the big man, let him go up and get it. Collins surveying the defense. Clinch dumps it down into 7-star. Mishandles it, but reels it back in. Gets it out to Wilson. Collins in the corner. Muldrow being really patient. DJ Massey for three, no good. Rebound, Brody Scott. He's quickly double teamed in the backcourt, gets it out. That's Lindsay for three, no good. Rebound, Clinch. Clinch brings it up. Surveying the floor, hands it off to Wilson. Around to Massey, dump it down into Collins in the paint. Shot no good. Rebound, Kai Morrell. Brody Scott brings it across the timeline. It's over to Cash Keys. Dumped it down into Hackett. Foul, going to get 7-star with the foul, his first. Foul was on the floor. Cash Keys shot no good. Massey brings it up the floor. DJ Massey takes the defender off the dribble to the hoop, and it's good.
Great move.
Yeah, good power move there to the bucket by DJ Massey. Fort Gibson, Cash Keys worked it around to Scott for three. It's good. Brody Scott for three.
Great shot.
Fort Gibson takes the lead, 3-2. DJ Massey straight to the bucket again. Nobody stepped up there on him, so he just took it. 4-3 in favor of Muldrow. Cash Keys back around to Kai Morrell. He's going to take a three. No good. Rebound, Massey. Massey, he's had some success off the dribble. He gets it over to Clinch, lost the handle, but gets it back on the baseline. Out to Massey, thought about a three. Dribbles around the defender, a little floater, won't go. Rebound, Fort Gibson, but I think he dribbled off his foot. It goes back to Muldrow. The ball goes in the stands. Deflected. The official says it's going to be Muldrow ball. Clinch to inbound in front of the Fort Gibson bench. Get it into 7-star. He kicks it out to Collins. Drives, dishes it out. Shot no good by Wilson. Fort Gibson comes out with it. Scott drives, kicks it out to Kai Morrell. Shot no good. Rebound, DJ Massey. Massey's going to try to take it. No, he kicks it out to Clinch. Fake the three. Nice no-look pass to Collins. He went up to dunk it, but he meant business there, but he got fouled. So that's going to put him on the line to shoot two. Kai Morrell with the foul for Fort Gibson. His first, team's first. Collins, first one rattles out, won't go. Collins short on the second one. Missed them both. Rebound by Cooper Hackett. Cash Keys brings it across. Kicks it out in the corner. Shot no good. That was Connor Lindsay. Hackett with the rebound though. Up and over, 7-star, no good. Rebound, 7-star. Good defense by 7-star that time, not fouling. Clinch dishes it out to Collins. Collins gets the shot and the foul. Actually, they waved off the shot, said it was on the floor. One official signaled the shot was going to count, and the other one waved it off, said it was on the floor. So that's the first foul against Cash Keys. Collins along the baseline, shot no good. Morrell skies for the rebound. We got up there high. Brody Scott, guarded by Deshaun Wilson. Calling for some help. Somebody to come out. Good defense by Muldrow. Cash Keys dumps it in to Hackett. Hackett tries to work his way around 7-star, but he loses it. Collins comes out of there with it. Gets it over to DJ Massey. Run the offense here for Muldrow. Massey to Clinch, almost got picked off. Clinch yet to get open for a 3-point shot. 7-star handles it. Shot goes up and in. Parker 7-star with the bucket. Back into Hackett. Good defense, 7-star. He kicked it back out. Scott gonna reset the offense here for the Tigers. A lazy pass there, almost got stolen by Collins, but they get him for the foul, his first. Team's second foul. Collins' first personal. 2 team fouls apiece here, 2:20 left in the opening period. Muldrow leads 6-3. Brody Scott gets it out to Lindsay. Lindsay trying to back Clinch down in the paint, kicks it out. 3-pointer, good. That's Connor Lindsay for Fort Gibson. All 6 of their points coming on 3-pointers thus far. Knotted up at 6 here, a little under 2 left in the opening period. Muldrow, DJ Massey with the ball, tries to back his defender down in, turnaround, shot's good for Massey. Massey leading the way here early on for Muldrow. Minute and a half remaining, opening period. Morrell, guarded by Collins, gets a screen by Hackett, but Collins right back on him. Hackett calling for help, nowhere to go with the ball. He's got to get rid of it. He gets it to Lindsay. Stolen by Wilson. Wilson evades the defender for the lay-in. Nice shot, Deshaun Wilson. 10-6 now in favor of the Muldrow Bulldogs. Morrell dribbles around everybody. Lay-in won't go. Rebound 7-star, quickly down the floor, Massey. Massey tries to spin around the defender. When he does, he gets fouled. That was Cash Keys came flying in just as Massey spun around the defender and collided with him. That's going to be the second foul. Yeah, second foul on Cash Keys. Third team foul. 44 seconds remaining in the opening period. Clinch gets it into DJ Massey just in time. Clinch looking to get it down into 7-star, but being defended well by Hackett. Clinch gets it to Collins on the baseline. Collins trying to back his defender up. Oh, he double dribbled, yeah.
think he thought he tipped it and was going to dribble again.
I think so. So that's a turnover back to Fort Gibson. 29.6 seconds. Jamari Palmer, senior for this Muldrow Bulldog squad, checks in. Keys brings it across the timeline, gets it over to Scott. Hackett out on the perimeter, gets it back to Scott. Hackett trying a little pick and roll action, but Scott just takes the three-pointer and drains it. Seven-star with the putback. Actually, they just called that a 2 by Scott. 12-8, long three-pointer at the buzzer, no good. At the end of one, Muldrow leads 12-8. We'll be back here for the second period on The Mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
After one period, Muldrow leads 12-8. Here in Muldrow. It's the 4A Area 3 Regional Championship. Muldrow Bulldogs and Fort Gibson Tigers squaring off. It's going to be Muldrow possession. Collins inbounds to Clinch. Clinch yet to really get involved offensively. He's been kept under wraps by that Fort Gibson defense. Dishes that seven-star for three.
Wow.
Good. The soft touch by the big man.
And he shoots a good percentage from right there.
He really does. That's his spot right there. Scott out to Morrell. Back to Scott. Stolen. Clinch comes up with it. Gets it to Collins. Collins going to take it all the way. Can't get the lay in. Morrell. Shot no good. Three-point attempt by Lindsay. Won't go. Collins on the baseline, tries to get it over to Clinch in the corner, gets swatted out of bounds. It's going to stay with Muldrow. Man, what a shot by seven-star Locke. Big man with the soft touch.
Top of the key, I've seen him hit those.
That's his sweet spot right there. Oh, he thought about it again. Thought he was going to pull the trigger, but he gets it to Clinch, sets a screen. Clinch takes it to the hoop and scores. There we go. Get that young man involved offensively. Good things are going to happen. 17-8, Muldrow lead. Scott, guarded by Palmer. Gets it over to Keys. Got swatted out of bounds, but we got a foul. They got Clinch, I believe, with that one. They did. His first, team's first. That's going to put Cash Keys on the line. First one rims out. Sean Wilson checks in for Clinch. Keys gets the second one. Makes it 17-9 in favor of Muldrow. Wilson brings it up the floor. Almost lost the handle on it. Tipped it over to Massey, who lost it. out of bounds. It's going to go back to Fort Gibson on the turnover. Cash Keys to inbound. Some backcourt pressure by the Bulldogs. Fort Gibson gets it across. Nice little up and under. It's going to count. Kai Morrell. Muldrow wanted to travel, didn't get it. Morrell, nice little up and under shot, gets it to fall and draws the foul. He's going to go to the line for the old school three-point play. Can't convert it. Rebound, no, 7-star, couldn't reel it in. Morrell got down there and got his own rebound somehow. Trying to get around Collins, can't, kicks it back out. Scott resets the offense. Scott's going to take a little jumper from the elbow. It's good. Brody Scott. Fort Gibson cuts it to a 4-point lead. Under 6 to go in the half. There's 7-star for 3. No good. High rebound by Collins with the putback. Wow, what a rebound. Collins skied up there. One-handed, brought it in and put it back. Morrell back around to Scott. Being guarded closely out there by Deshaun Wilson. Scott around to Hackett. Around to Lindsay. Gets it back to Scott. He's going to try to drive. No. Kicks it back out. Scott tries to spin around. DJ Massey doesn't. Gets blocked, but gets the rebound. Three-pointer, no good for Keys. Muldrow brings it up the floor. DJ Massey takes it to the defender, but charge going to go against Massey. Massey thought he had him on his heels there, thought he had the feet moving. Lowered the shoulder into the defender. The official right there on top of it. Calls a charge. We're going to get a timeout, Fort Gibson. 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. Locke, what kind of stats we got thus far, buddy?
Well, 7-star's already got 7.
Wow, 7 points for the big man.
4 rebounds. Massey's got 3 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, and a block shot. Clinic has got 2, 1 steal. And then for Fort Gibson, Scott has got 7 points. Merrill's got 2, Keys has got 2, and Lindsay's got 3.
Fort Gibson not going very deep on the bench thus far. I don't think they've subbed yet.
They haven't.
Which, you know, I mean, they don't have a lot of guys on the bench. They got a lot of guys that still have the warm-ups on, so a lot of underclassmen, it looks like. Fairly young squad when you look across their roster here. Starting 5 remaining on the floor for the Tigers. Scott trying to bring it across, being guarded closely by Palmer. Scott wanted a foul, but didn't get it. Scott gets a screen from Hackett, who kicks it down in the corner. As we said that, there's their sub. That's Caden Colbert with the 3 off the bench. Collins slams it home.
Wow.
Two-handed jam for Collins. Makes it 21-16. Muldrow brings these Muldrow crowd to their feet, brings that student section to their feet. Scott trying to shake Palmer. Palmer doing a really good job on him. Keys put up the shot, but he's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line. Clinch with the foul. That's his second. 4th team foul already. No team fouls so far this period for Fort Gibson. Keys rattles the first one out. E.J. Zanders is going to check in, give Collins a breather. Massey back in for Clinch. Keys gets the second one. Cuts it to a 4-point lead, 21-17 in favor of Muldrow. DJ Massey fresh off the bench, takes it right to the hoop. No good. Rebound Colbert. Quickly down the floor is Fort Gibson. Three-pointer no good by Lindsay. Offensive rebound though by Keys, and he gets fouled by Wilson. That's going to be his first personal, but more importantly the 15th foul, so that is going to put Fort Gibson in the bonus the rest of the way. 3:45 left in the period. Muldrow fans not happy with the foul disparity here in the second period. 5 team fouls against Muldrow, none yet for Fort Gibson, as Cash Keys hits his first free throw. Collins comes in for E.J. Zanders. Keys hits the second one. It's a 2-point game now, 21-19. Deshaun Wilson brings it across for Muldrow. Sit out Palmer, 7-star, around to Massey, trying to get it into Collins. Got a foul against Caden Colbert. It's going to be his first. Team's first. Just 4 fouls total against Fort Gibson so far in the game. Doing a good job keeping their guys clean.
Yeah.
Palmer looking to inbound, gets it in to Wilson. Wilson tries to get around his defender. Gets cut off by Lindsay. Gonna get a foul on Colbert. That's going to be his second personal. Second team foul. That's going to put Deshaun Wilson on the line. Deshaun Wilson, one of the seniors on this Muldrow squad. It's his first one. Wilson gets them both.
Wilson with 4.
Yeah, 4 points on the night for Deshaun Wilson. Pushes the lead back out to 4. Under 3.5 to go in the half. Morrell kicks it down to Lindsay for 3. Connor Lindsay from downtown pulls it to a 1-point lead, 23-22. Wilson trying to shake his defender. Good job there by Colbert. To Palmer. Palmer over to Collins for 3. No good. Rebound, Brody Scott. He's going to push it up the floor. Gets it over to Morrell. He's going to take a 3. Good! Fort Gibson takes the lead.
Man, what a shot.
25-23 on the big three-pointer by Kai Morrell. 7-star around to Wilson. Muldrow's got to start scoring.
Yeah.
Their scoring output has dropped significantly here the second half of this second period. Good defense by Fort Gibson. DJ Massey looking for somewhere to go with the ball. He's going to pull up at the free throw line on a little runner. No good. Rebound Colbert. Scott across to Lindsay. Waved the shot off. Got a foul before the shot. Official sorting out who the foul was on. Gonna go against 7-star. That's his second. Big man out on the perimeter with the ball. Hackett gets it to Scott, fakes out the defender, gets him off his feet, and sinks the shot from the free throw line. Brody Scott, good shot.
He's on fire. I think he's hit his last 3 shots.
Fort Gibson pushing the lead out to 4 here Under 2 to go in the half. Trying to get it down into 7-star. Going to get Colbert with a foul. That's going to be his third. Actually, no, I take that back. That is not going to go against Colbert. It's going to go against Hackett. His second. Wilson gets it into Collins. Collins drives the baseline and jams it home. Tegan Collins, all business. That breathes a little life into this Muldrow team. Scott takes it, kicks it out. Three-pointer no good by Colbert. Rebound Wilson. DJ Massey, the ball right in front of the Fort Gibson bench, gets it to Collins in the corner. Guarded by Scott. Collins gets a little separation, puts up a three that won't go. Minute to go here in the second period. Got a 2-point Fort Gibson lead. Scott gets around his defender, puts up a 2 that bounces around, won't go in, rebounded by 7-star. 40 seconds. Wilson puts up a 3 that won't go. Fort Gibson gets the rebound. That's Colbert. We're going to get a foul on the Bulldogs. Got Palmer with that one. His second personal. And that's going to put Caden Colbert, 5'10" sophomore, on the line for Fort Gibson. That young man's played well off the bench.
He has, yeah. Already 4 points, 4 rebounds.
Colbert rattles out the first one. Dawson Stevenson checks in for Fort Gibson. Clinch back in for Muldrow. Dawson Stevenson, a 6'3" sophomore. As Colbert gets the second one. 3-point lead now for Fort Gibson. 35 seconds remaining here. Let's see if Muldrow tries to play for the final shot. I think they're going to. Clinch slowing it down a little bit. Fort Gibson not going to come out and force the issue. Going to let him dribble a little time off the clock here and run their offense to try to get the last second shot to either cut it to 1 or maybe take the lead with a 3. About 10 seconds left, and now they're going to go. Clinch around to Wilson. Back across to Clinch for 3. It's good! Yeah. Ties it up at the end of the second period. Long shot won't go for Fort Gibson. Clinch ties it with a 3-pointer with a second left on the clock. 28 all here in Muldrow. We'll be back with your halftime here in just a minute on The Mix.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center. where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
The new Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford has a bigger selection with over 200 vehicles in stock, personal service from a staff that is ready to work with you, and an all-new service department that's friendly and will fix your car right the first time. That is our promise to you at the new Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford. Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Salisaw, Oklahoma.
Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford.
At Arvest Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
At Salisaw Lumber, we're more than just a lumber yard. We're a full-service lumber company, hardware, appliance, and flooring center all in one. And if you don't find what you need, well, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing by to help. Oh, and if you can't take it with you, don't worry. Delivery is always available. You see, at Salisaw Lumber, we go as many extra miles as it takes to deliver the best customer service. Salisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
It's halftime at Muldrow. We're all tied up at 28 apiece. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX, Muldrow, Salisaw, Fort Smith. Great first half, Locke.
Oh, it was.
Action-packed, just hard fought. Muldrow took a lead for a little bit. Then Fort Gibson came charging back. They took the lead. Jesse Clinch hits a big three-pointer right at the end of the half to tie it up at 28.
Right,
What are we looking like on some stats there, buddy?
For Muldrow, Collins has got 6, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. Clinch has got 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Massey's got 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Wilson has got 4 points, 2 steals. And 7-star had a 3-pointer there, had 7 points, 5 rebounds. And he hit that 3-pointer, and man, he can hit them out there at the top of the key.
Yeah, that's his sweet spot right there. He's good.
And for Fort Gibson, Scott has got 9 points, 3 rebounds. He's been lighting it up. I mean, he has a couple of those as threes. Merrill has got 5 points, 2 rebounds. Keys has got 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. And Lindsey, he's got 3 points. Oh, I think he's got 2 3-pointers.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
6 points, 1 rebound. And then Colbert off the bench. There's 4 points, 4 rebounds. So, I mean, he's.
Yeah, Colbert played really, really well off the bench. He came in, put in some good minutes. He's a good rebounder. He's a good defender.
Really
great,
quick.
Yeah, great 6th man for Fort Gibson. So let's see. You know, both teams playing really good defense. Collins had a couple of big dunks that kind of breathed a little life back into that Muldrow team and kind of got them back into it. It looked like Fort Gibson was going to try to push that lead out a little bit, but Collins kind of re-energized the crowd, his teammates. That brought the dog pound over there, the Muldrow student section, to their feet.
But Fort Gibson, they can hit from outside if they're left open and not had any pressure on them. Between Scott and Lindsay, both of them, they can light it up out there.
Yep, it's been a good matchup so far. I tell you what, there you see some of that Muldrow student section. There they are. Banana Man over there leading the charge. In the dog pound, they're rough and rowdy over there, loud and proud. Brought them to their feet when Collins threw down that big two-handed jam a minute ago. Got me excited too. That's an exciting play.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what, we're going to step away for just a moment here, catch our breath, get ready for this second half. We'll be right back here on The Mix.
The hot, crispy filet of fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
'Tis the season. Now buy one, add one for $1. Includes our classic Filet-O-Fish.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Set your alarm for 2 of your breakfast favorites, like sausage gravy biscuit for just $5.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Showing you care starts at home. The Salisaw Now Coalition reminds families to protect those you love, store medications safely, and dispose of unused meds at local drop boxes. Thanks to the Salisaw Now Coalition, free medication lockboxes are available at the Salisaw Now Coalition office, 101 North Wheeler. Because safe storage is love in action. Learn more at salisawnow.com. Show you care. Secure your meds.
Need cash fast because your truck's in the shop or your kids need braces? Well, Anchor Financial Services at 111 East Ray Fine Boulevard. Roland has got your back. Emergency cash for repairs, personal loans, even up to $100,000 for vehicles, boats, trailers, farm gear, or debt consolidation. Same day help, no judgment. Stop by today or hit them up on anchorfinanceme.com. Call 918-427-5600. That's 918-427-5600. Anchor Financial. Money when you need it.
For over 45 years, Stavely Insurance has been the go-to agency when it comes to keeping you protected. They specialize in commercial insurance as well as home, auto, motorcycle, boat, RV, farm, and life. Stavely Insurance is a brokerage. They shop for you, finding the best coverage at the best price while offering convenient monthly payments. The problem solvers at Stavely Insurance concern themselves with your coverage so you don't have to. Stavely Insurance, 204 East Cherokee in Salisaw.
And we're back here at the Roger Sharp Activity Center in Muldrow. All tied up at 28. Ready for the third period in about a minute here. Fort Gibson out there warming up. They got those red and white striped warm-ups on, looking like the Indiana Hoosiers out there. I like that.
I like those.
Old school. Muldrow, they've already come out and shot around a little bit, and they're huddled around Coach Collins, getting some last-minute instructions. Going to be a good second half here. If it's as good as that first half was, we may get us another overtime matchup like we had at Roland the other night. Speaking of Roland, they're taking care of business. They're up 29-16 at the half over Victory Christian. They're up in Keys in that 3A regional championship game. 3A Area 3. Lady Rangers took a loss tonight to Keys. So they'll be in action Thursday night in Okmulgee. The Rangers looking to win the regional championship and just be one win away from the state tournament. We're ready for action here in the third period. It's going to be Fort Gibson ball. Keys to inbound. Cash Keys. That's a cool name, Cash Keys. I like that. Scott, guarded by Wilson. Back to Scott. Down to Morrell. He's going to try to take Massey off the dribble. Gets bumped by Massey as he was trying to get around Massey and take it up the baseline. That's going to be the second personal on Massey. Quick team foul. Scott gets it in to Hackett. Nice bounce pass in the lane to Colbert. Didn't get the shot to go, but he got fouled. Going to get, I think did they get clinched with that one? They did. That's his third personal. That's going to put Caden Colbert on the line. Hits the first one, breaks the tie. Fort Gibson takes a 29-28 lead.
It's Cash Keys.
Or, I'm sorry, Mr. Keys.
Yeah.
Keys gets them both. 2-point lead now for Fort Gibson. Wilson brings it up the floor. Gets it around to Massey, working it around Collins. Muldrow being patient here. Collins was looking to get it inside the 7-star, unable to. Tried to pass it over to Massey, and it got tipped and stolen. Scott with the ball for Fort Gibson, being guarded by Wilson. Wilson's been all over him all night long. Morrell from the elbow, rattles out, tipped by 7-star, couldn't bring it in. Fort Gibson maintains possession. That's Connor Lindsay for 3. It's more of those second chance points.
Yeah.
Set up by offensive rebounding. I'd like to see Muldrow try to work it down into 7-star some more. They did that a little bit early on, but then kind of went away from that. Wilson picks up his dribble, gets around to Collins. Palmer in the corner. Palmer to Collins in the corner. And Muldrow being really patient. Looking for an opening in this defense. Stolen. Tipped away, stolen by Lindsay. It goes out of bounds off of Lindsay. It's going to go back to Muldrow. Good hustle, Lindsay and Palmer trying to chase down that loose ball. So Jamari Palmer going to bring it across the timeline for Muldrow. Massey trying to back his defender down in the paint. Kicks it out to 7-star. Hackett all over 7-star out on the perimeter. Collins sidesteps the defender, gets the lay-in and the foul. My goodness, what a shot by Tegan Collins.
Over the big man, too.
Yeah, what a shot. Collins going to go to the line to complete the 3-point play. He gets the free throw, so that makes it 33-31 Fort Gibson. Quick moving third period so far. 5.5 left. Morrell nearly stolen by Collins. Lindsay recovered it, dumped it down into Hackett. Gonna get a push on 7-star. That's gonna be his third. Yep, that's 3 on 7-star. Third team foul already for the Bulldogs. Nice pass by Scott, but Keys couldn't convert. Quickly down the floor, Palmer loses it. Back to Fort Gibson. Pulls up, good. Keys from the free throw line. Little pull-up jumper pushes it to a 4-point lead here for Fort Gibson. DJ Massey takes it off the dribble, dishes it over to Palmer. Down to Collins to Wilson. Massey for 3. No good. Rebound, Keys. Gets a screen from Hackett, pulls up at the free throw line again. Cash Keys found his sweet spot there right at the free throw line. Coach Collins wants a timeout. try to settle his squad down. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll just stay here with it. Fort Gibson pushes it out to a 6-point lead. Cash Keys kind of caught fire from his little sweet spot there on the free throw line with a couple of pull-up jumpers.
Yeah, he's got 10.
Muldrow only scored 3 points thus far in the quarter, being outscored 9-3. Coach Collins wisely took the timeout, settle his guys down a little bit, try to break that momentum that Fort Gibson was building. Massey to inbound to Wilson, being guarded by Scott in the backcourt. Clinch down in the corner, defender quickly out on him. Wilson dishes it out to Massey, but defense out there on him quickly. No chance to pull the trigger on a shot. He gets it over to Clinch. Clinch dribbles around a defender and tries to get it to Collins in the corner, gets swatted out of bounds by Fort Gibson. Ball will stay with Muldrow. We're at the halfway mark of the third period. Clinch, gotta hurry, get it in. He finally gets it into Massey. Collins thought about a three, but thought better of it. Keys out there quickly on him. Tell you what, Hackett's been doing a good job on 7-star, not letting him dump that ball down in there. Clinch dribbles around a defender, lobs it in for 7-star, and he's going to get fouled. I like that. Anytime you can get the ball in there to him, if he doesn't score, he's going to draw a foul.
Right.
Kai Morrell with the foul. Second personal, second team foul. Massey inbounds it to Clinch. Clinch dishes it to Massey in the corner for three. No good. Rebound Hackett. Quickly down the floor to Morrell. Oh, Collins swats it off the backboard.
Oh, my goodness.
Doing his best LeBron. And then Collins back on the other end with the assist from Clinch for the lay-in. Cash Keys quickly back down the floor. Dumps it down into Hackett. Trying to get around 7-star, and he does. Good job, 7-star, not fouling, though. Got the 3 fouls.
And that's Hackett's first points.
DJ Massey with the ball. Swings it around to Clinch. Gets it to 7-star, to Collins with the highlight reel shot. Woo, my, nice little reverse lay-in.
Collins got 13.
Yeah, Collins getting fired up here, putting on a show. Down to Hackett. Hackett says, I can dunk too. Watch this, guys. See the official explaining something to the scorer's table here. So they counted the bucket. So after all that, it's 41-35, Fort Gibson. Trying to get it down into Collins, stolen away by Cash Keys. He's taking it right at Jesse Clinch for the lay-in. Not much Clinch could do there, just not foul is about the best thing he could do.
That's Keys' third steal.
Wilson again stolen away again by Fort Gibson, but stolen back away by DJ Massey. Collins runs into the Muldrow bench, saves it inbounds. Collins jams it home. And a foul. Wow, Collins raced over into the Fort Gibson bench, crashed into the bench, saving the ball, and then he cuts right back to the bucket down the baseline. They found him and jammed it home. And he earned himself a trip to the line for the three-point play. didn't get the free throw. That foul went against Kai Morrell, his third personal. 3 team fouls apiece. Minute 40 left here in the third. Turned into a dunk fest the last couple of minutes. Hackett tries to get around 7-star, kicks it out to Morrell for 3, won't go. Collins comes up with it, he gets fouled. I believe they're going to get Lindsay. They do. That's just the first foul, I think, on Lindsay. Yeah, first personal, 4th team foul. Wilson inbounds it to Collins, who gives it back to Wilson. Wilson guarded by Brody Scott. That's been a good matchup all night as well out there on the point. Dumped it down into Massey on the baseline. He gets fouled. No, that's an offensive foul. Oh, okay. No, I thought he said White.
Yeah.
I think he did say White when he was
Uh-huh.
talking to the scorer's table, was reading his lips. It was red number 2, not white number 2.
right.
He said White, but that's the 4th personal now on Kai Morrell. DJ Massey sinks the first one. That's the 5th team foul as well, so that puts Muldrow in the bonus with 1:12 left in the third period. Misses a second one. Remains a 5-point Fort Gibson lead. Scott down the floor. That's Mr. Colbert back in the game for Fort Gibson. Colbert dribbles around, kicks it back to Lindsay for 3. Won't go. It rattled in and back out. Quickly down the floor to Massey, but he's met by Colbert. Collins for 3. No good. Rebound Hackett. Brody Scott, 35 seconds here. Let's see if Muldrow lets him play for the last shot. They don't act like they're going to allow him to. Taking the defense to him. Wow, nice drive. Cash Keys. But he gets the charge. That was Collins, got in there and got set. Drew the charge. 3rd foul on Mr. Keys. Got to clean the floor up over here where Collins hit the floor. Coach Collins doing double duty as the floor Swiffer guy. I don't think he minds. That gives him a chance to give a little coaching to Teagan down there on the baseline. Take every chance you get. What great play by Collins, getting in there and drawing that charge. Keys thought he had the hoop and the foul, but ref waved it off. Charged him with the offensive foul. That gets this Muldrow crowd, Muldrow student section on their feet. Muldrow going to play for the final shot of the third period. 43-38, Fort Gibson. 10 seconds left here in the third. Clinch out to Wilson, to Massey. 7-star for 3 at the buzzer, no good. So it's going to be 43-38 at the end of 3. Fort Gibson leads. We'll be back for the 4th period on The Mix.
National Bank of Sallisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige account, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel, and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Sallisaw, member FDIC, division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
Fort Gibson leads by 5 after 3. Back here for the start of the 4th period. What a game, Locke.
It is.
We knew it was going to be a good one. It's lived up to the billing so far. Muldrow got to pick up their scoring pace a little bit. They were outscored 15-10 in that 3rd period after being tied up at 28 at the half. Collins to clinch quickly. Little touch pass down inside to 7-star. Quickly draws the foul from Hackett. That's going to be his 3rd. And they got to give the ball back. Just keep getting it down in there to 7-star. Good things happen every time. Actually, that's 4 on Mr. Hackett. And that's going to bring Dawson Stevenson off the bench for Fort Gibson, their other big man. Wilson trying to get it in. He gets it into Collins. Tell you what, Collins had a good 3rd period.
He did, yeah.
Clinch off the dribble, high off the glass, won't go. Rebound, 7-star. They're going to wave it off. They're going to get him over the back. And that is 4 on Parker, 7-star. So both of the big men with 4 fouls. They're going to leave 7-star in the game with the 4 fouls. Brody Scott gets it across for Fort Gibson. Keys gets it to Stevenson. Sets a screen for Scott. Wilson quickly around the screen, though. That's Keys. Little pull-up jumper from the Bulldog, and it's good. Mr. Keys with a good night.
14 points. 4 rebounds and 3 steals.
Wilson being guarded by Scott. Gets it around to Clinch. Clinch gets a screen, tried a little pick and roll from Collins. Collins takes it right to the defender. Can't get the shot. Battling for the rebound. Scott comes out of there with it. We got a whistle. Let's see what we got. I didn't see what that call was. E.J. Zander's in the game for Muldrow. Fort Gibson ball. Keys inbounds to Scott. Scott's going to bring it up the floor. Tried to trap him, but he got through it. Keys down into Stevenson. Stevenson over Zanders. That's good. Oh, got a technical on Mr. Stevenson. He turned around and said something to Zanders after he put that shot up over him. The official right there. Yeah, Stevenson turned around, looked back at Zanders, and said something the official did not agree with. Technical foul. Coach Dickerson having a talk with the young man. Put Collins on the line to shoot the technical. It rattles out. First one. Got one more. Collins gets the second one. Now we're Coach Dickerson, something he doesn't like. He's wanting to confer with the scorer's table on. Everybody's fired up. We got Fort Gibson fans behind us that are voicing their displeasure. The official's still over here talking to Coach Dickerson. He's wanting an explanation. There was something that he was talking to the scorer's table about. The official said, you know what, I'll go talk to him. You stay over here. We'll make sure they've got everything in order. Conferring with the official scorekeeper. Tensions are high here in Muldrow in the fourth period.
It is.
It's the Class 4A Area 3 Regional Championship. A lot on the line here. If you go into the area in that winner's bracket, you just got to win one to get to state. If you go in the consolation bracket, then it can be a tough road.
Yeah.
So both teams wanting this win. Okay, everything's settled down here. Everybody's happy for now. Muldrow with the ball. DJ Massey. Start the offense here for Muldrow. Gets it over to Clinch, down into Collins. Collins snap pass around to Wilson to DJ Massey for three. No good. Rebound Stevenson. Cash Keys gets it over to Scott. Got a foul away from the ball. We got Zanders, his first. Team's second. Scott trying to shake the defender. Wilson doing a really good job on him. Got him pinned up against the half-court line, but Scott works his way out of it, gets through traffic, gets it over to Colbert, who hit a three, but the whistle had blown, waved it off. Got a foul against Deshaun Wilson. It's going to be his second personal, third team foul already. Stevenson dumps it down into Cash Keys. Keys backs Massey in under the bucket, can't get the shot to go, but they can't come up with the rebound. Scott for three! Right in front of Coach Dickerson. And we got a Fort Gibson player hit the floor hard at the end of that play. That was Cash Keys. Official stopping the play for a moment. We got to get the floor cleaned up down here. Yeah, Keys.
Man, they're on fire.
He hit the floor hard. He looks like he's going to shake it off and be all right. But getting the floor cleaned up. The official's happy. Ready for play. 5:26 remaining. Fort Gibson's pushed it out to an 11-point lead, 50-39. Muldrow's got to start scoring.
You give Scott, Keys, or Lindsey any room, and they're gonna, gonna hit.
Yeah, they've been shooting the ball really well tonight. We need to get Clinch more involved. He's been quiet other than that big three-pointer there at the end of the half. Credit that Fort Gibson defense, though. They've been doing a good job taking him out of the game. Collins for three, no good. Rebound Colbert. Colbert gets it out to Scott to set up the offense here for Fort Gibson. Around to Keys, fine. Nice pass to Colbert down inside, but gets swatted by 7-star. Collins gets it stolen. Scott gets it over to Keys for three. It's good! Cash Keys for three. That brings the Fort Gibson fans to their feet. Coach Collins wants a timeout. He's going to take a full timeout, and we'll take it with him. We'll be back here on the mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
4:39 left here. Fort Gibson leads 53-39, really stretching this lead out in the fourth period. Collins with the ball. Picks up his dribble, kicks it back out to Wilson. Wilson back over to Collins, being guarded by Keys. Trying to take him down the baseline. He does, but gets the ball swatted out of his hand. Gets fouled in the process, though. That's going to be Keys with the personal foul. I believe that's going to be his second. Officials conferring now. Okay. So we got a technical foul against a Fort Gibson player. That is going to put Mr. Tegan Collins on the line. Gets the first one. And gets them both, does Tegan Collins. And Muldrow will get possession coming out of the technical. Muldrow cuts it to a 14-point lead. Get a real quick score update. Roland leads 56-48 with 3 minutes left to go against Victory Christian in the 3A regional championship. Seven-star out to Clinch. Swatted away, stolen by Fort Gibson. Scott trying to shake Wilson, pulls up for two, no good. Lindsay couldn't come up with it. Muldrow comes away with the loose ball. Wilson quickly down the floor. My goodness, Deshaun Wilson, what a play for the lay-in. Muldrow really applying some pressure in the backcourt, but Scott dribbles through it. No-look pass to Kai Morrell.
What a pass.
Woo, what a pass. This one, Muldrow tries to chip away at that lead. Fort Gibson answers. Collins thought about three. Instead, he's going to try to split two defenders, and he's going to draw a foul. Going to get Lindsay with that foul. That's his second, but more importantly, the team's fifth foul, so that will put Tegan Collins on the line. Collins rattles it out. First one no good. Coach Dickerson wants a timeout. Actually, Coach Collins took the timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on the mix.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
3:09 to go in this one. Fort Gibson leads 55-43. Muldrow's tried to chip away at this lead a little bit, but every time they do, Fort Gibson answers. Tegan Collins on the line for the back end of his free throws, hits the second one, brings it to an 11-point lead. Muldrow applying full court pressure here, trying to force a turnover. Fort Gibson breaks it, nearly stolen by Muldrow. Fort Gibson retains possession. They're going to back it back out and reset their offense. Tegan Collins almost came up with the steal again. Morrell pulls up at the free throw line, though, and hits a little jumper. Push it back to a 13-point lead. Tegan Collins for three. Good.
Good shot.
Muldrow needed that one. Cuts it to 10. Just 2.5 to go. Muldrow's got to force some turnovers here. Muldrow really picking up the defensive pressure. Clinch quickly out on Colbert. Colbert gets it to Lindsay in the corner for three. It won't go. Going to get Hackett with the foul. He was duking it out with 7-star in there for position. Hackett picks up his 5th personal. That'll do it for Cooper Hackett on the night. He's going to go to the bench after picking up his 5th foul. He finished with 4 points, 4 rebounds.
4 rebounds.
Going to put Parker 7-star on the line for 2. Muldrow in the bonus. Muldrow still with a foul to give. 7-star gets his first one. Seven-star squares up for his second one, and it's short. Colbert with the rebound, gets it over to Morrell. Morrell races it up the floor, tries to pass around 7-star. Tried to find Stevenson on the baseline, but couldn't get it to him. It's the ball back to Muldrow. 9-point lead here. Muldrow with a chance to cut into it. 2:06 left. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Clinch brings the ball up the floor. What's time for him to step up and hit a big 3-pointer, Locke? Clinch drives, kicks it out to DJ Massey, and the corner 3 is good!
Good shot, needed that.
Pulls it to a 6-point lead. Coach Collins takes the obligatory timeout after the big 3-point shot. We're going to keep it here. 1:52 left to go, Locke, but all of a sudden that lead's been whittled in half.
Wow, yeah.
Muldrow down by 6, 57-51. Couple of big shots.
Yeah, Collins has got 22. Leader for Muldrow, and Fort Gibson, Keys has got 17.
17, wow.
Leader for Fort Gibson.
Of course, 7-star, he's been playing a good part of this fourth period with 4 personal fouls.
He's got 8 points, 5 rebounds.
He's gonna come out of the timeout on the bench. Try to protect him for just a minute from picking up that other foul. It's gonna be Fort Gibson ball. They're gonna inbound under the Muldrow basket. Scott trapped immediately, but they're going to get Wilson. Yes, Wilson with the foul. That's his 3rd personal, 4th team foul. That was their last foul to give. Colbert to inbound. Nowhere to go with it. He's got to be quick. He gets it to Morrell quickly, back to Colbert. Across the floor to Scott, stolen by Jamari Palmer. He hands it off to Tegan Collins. He's going to bring it down the floor. Approaching a minute 30 left here in the 4th. No. Tried to get it into Collins, poked away. Collins tried to get it, but tried to get the loose ball, but it was out of bounds. Actually, they're going to get Collins with a foul. And that will put Fort Gibson in the bonus. Collins with just his second personal. That's going to put Connor Lindsay. Yep. I thought that was going to put Lindsay on the, I thought he was going to the free throw line. We're going to have a shooter. Okay, we're going to get a timeout. Fort Gibson timeout. Everybody was lined up on the on the lane there, ready for a free throw. There was no shooter. Coach Dickerson decided he wanted to timeout and started his timeout a little early. 57-51, 1:33 left here in the fourth period. Are we going to get another OT game like we did at Roland the other night?
So both of these teams played, and both of them finished within 1 or 2 points apart.
Yeah, yep. I think Muldrow won by 1 point, and then Fort Gibson won the second matchup by 3 points.
Oh, wow.
And we're in for another close finish tonight. Looked like Fort Gibson was going to pull away. Okay, for some reason, Kai Morrell didn't think he should be on the free throw line. He didn't want to be on the free throw line. They thought Scott was the shooter. We're getting that all ironed out. Coach Collins goes to the official for an explanation on what in the world was going on. And in the meantime, Kai Morrell hits his first free throw. Coach Collins still wanted an explanation. He's giving the official an earful. Seven-point lead. Kai Morrell gets them both.
Oh, he's got 11.
8-point lead now for Fort Gibson. Muldrow down under a minute and a half to go here. They got to be quick. Collins trying to take Morrell. Loses his dribble, gets the ball stolen. Oh, they're going to get Scott, I think, with a foul. And they're going to get him with a, did they get him with a technical? They did. They did. The officials going to come together now and sort things out here. There's a lot going on there. I think they got Scott with the foul and they got him with the technical because he was very animated after the whistle. Did not agree with the call. Went running down the floor and expressing his displeasure. Now the official over at the scorer's table explaining things. We did get a technical on red number 1, Mr. Scott. So that's going to put Tegan Collins, the other number 1, at the line. Rims out the first one, wouldn't go. Coach Dickerson talking to his player here, getting an explanation on the technical. Collins misses them both. Now we're going to get 7-star on the line to shoot 2. This was the original foul. Seven-star hits the first one. Seven-star hits them both. Cuts it back to a 6-point lead, and Muldrow's going to get possession after the technical. Chance to cut into this lead a little bit more here. Minute 21 left. DJ Massey to inbound, gets it into clinch. Gibson picks him up in the front court. Clinch just going to take it all the way to the hoop.
Yeah.
Wow, what a move around the defender. Coach Collins wants a timeout. He's going to have one left now. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step away and be right back for the final 112 here on the Mix.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
And we're back here in Muldrow. 112 left to go in this one. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Salisaw, Fort Smith. 4-point lead here for Fort Gibson. They've got the ball. Morrell brings it across. He's going to try to drive in the lane. He's going to get cut off. He's going to get fouled by Jamari Palmer. Going to be his third. Both teams in the bonus, so that's going to put Morrell on the line. First one good. I want to send a congratulations to the Roland Running Rangers, 3A Area 3 District Champs. 63-52 victory over Victory Christian up in Keys. So they are going to go to the area championship game on Friday night at 7 o'clock in Okmulgee.
Oh, wow, yeah.
One win away from the state tournament. As Morrell hits his second free throw to push it back to a 6-point lead. 7-star trying to get it to Massey. He does. Massey evades a defender, kicks it out to Collins, steps back for three. It's good!
Great shot.
Cuts it to 3. Under a minute to go. We're going to get a foul on Collins. Trying to get the steal. That's going to put Brody Scott on the line. I think that's just the third personal on Collins. It is. Brody Scott, 5'9" junior, at the line, gets the first one. Pushes it back to a 2-possession lead here for the Tigers. And gets them both. 40 seconds remaining here. Collins, he wants a 3. He puts it up over the defender. No good. That shot got altered. Collins wanted a foul, but not going to get it. Ball out of bounds to Fort Gibson. 5-point lead. Yep, Coach Dickerson had to call a timeout. They were having a hard time getting the ball inbounded. Timeout, Fort Gibson. Full timeout. We'll step away. We'll be right back here on the Mix.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
32 seconds to go here in Muldrow. Fort Gibson leads 63-58. It's Fort Gibson possession. They're going to inbound under the Muldrow bucket. That's Caden Colbert set to inbound. Good defense by Muldrow. Foul by Jamari Palmer. That's going to put Kai Morrell on the line. Parker 7-star set to check back in for Muldrow. Kai Morrell at the line for the Tigers. Gets the first one.
Well, they're good at the free throw line.
Yes, they are. 7-star checks in for Jamari Palmer. 6-point lead now for the Tigers. Make that 7 as Morrell hits both. Clinch quickly down the floor to Massey. Got to get a shot off quick. Cross-court pass to Wilson. It's blocked. Collins comes up with it, gets it. Bucket and the foul. Good offensive board by Collins. The putback and the foul. That foul goes against Colbert, his 4th. Collins on the line. Try to cut it to 4. And it rattles out. But Clinch right there with the offensive rebound. The putback, no good. But we're going to have a foul. Actually, it's going to be a foul against Muldrow. DJ Massey. Massey can't believe it. Going to put Fort Gibson on the line. 3rd personal on Massey. Ty Morrell, first shot, good. Yeah, Fort Gibson, a very good free throw shooting squad. 7-star checks back in. And he gets them both. That pushes it out to a 3-possession lead with under 20 to go. Clinch pulls up for a 3. It's good. Coach Collins is going to take his final timeout. 14.5 seconds. (67-63). Fort Gibson leads. We'll just keep it here. 14.5 seconds remain in this one. Locke,
wow.
Got us a good finish again, buddy. I'm afraid it's going to be too little too late for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. I don't know. They may have something.
They got to force a turnover on this inbound play quickly.
They do.
If they let them get it in, they're going to have to foul. And Fort Gibson just a really, really good free throw shooting team.
Need to get a turnover and score real quick.
Yep, they got to draw something up here out of the timeout to force the turnover on the inbound. Coach Dickerson coaching up his squad over here. Here we go, 14.5 seconds remaining. Fort Gibson's got to get it in, and they do. They get it into Morrell, and he quickly gets fouled by Palmer, and they call an intentional foul. That's a big one.
Yeah.
An intentional foul on Jamari Palmer. Yeah, that's a big one. Morrell misses the first one. Muldrow clinging to a 4-point lead, 13.5 seconds. Morrell gets the second one. Makes it a 5-point lead. But more importantly, Fort Gibson gets the ball.
Yeah.
After the intentional foul. That was a big one. Clinch trying to hurry up and get to Morrell to foul. He does. 11 seconds, 5-point lead. That's going to put Mr. Morrell back at the free throw line. Chance to bump this lead up. That's the 4th foul on Jesse Clinch. Morrell gets the first one. 6-point lead. With 11 seconds remaining. 7-star checks back in. And Morrell gets them both.
It's number 20 for him.
Some ice water there. Clinch pulls up for 3. It's good.
Got it.
Clock's running though. 4-point game. And that's going to do it.
What a game.
Congratulations to the Fort Gibson Tigers, Class 4A Area 3 regional champions. Both teams will advance to area next week in Seminole, but a little tougher path now for the Muldrow Bulldogs, playing through that consolation bracket. Again, congratulations. Congratulations to the Fort Gibson Tigers. Class 4A3 regional champs. We'll stay here while they receive their plaque.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 4A Area 3 regional champs, Fort Gibson Tigers.
Good win by Fort Gibson.
Yeah, well,
makes their path to the state tournament a little bit easier. They just got to win one next Friday night in Seminole to get to the new big house, the OG&E Pavilion. We'll let Locke tally up his stats here real quick. Bring you the post-game stats. You ready, my friend?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, for the Bulldogs, Collins led with 27 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block shot. Clinch had 13, 1 rebound, 1 steal. Massey had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block shot. Wilson had 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 steals. 7-star had 10 points, 5 rebounds. For the Fort Gibson Tigers, was led by Morrell, had 20 points, 2 rebounds. Then Keys had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 steals. Scott had 14 points, 3 rebounds. Lindsay had 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Hackett had 4 points, 4 rebounds. And then Colbert had 4 points, 6 rebounds. 7-star had 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal.
Wow, what a game! We knew it was good. We knew it was going to be a good one going in.
Both sides.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a good one going in, and it lived up to the hype. But we got to go with our player of the game, McDonald's player of the game tonight, Locke.
Yeah, Collins.
I think so.
27 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block shot.
Yep, I think we got to go with the senior.
Yeah.
Keegan Collins for your McDonald's player of the game. Great performance by that young man. So that's going to do it for our championship Saturday. So stay tuned to our Facebook page, the Mix 105.1 Facebook page, to see where we're going to be next week. We got a lot of area teams still in action. Moving on to the area tournament, we got Central Tigers and Lady Tigers advancing to area in Henrietta. We've got the Muldrow Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs advancing to the area tournament in Seminole.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
we've got Roland Rangers and Lady Rangers will be in area action in Okmulgee at the Muskogee Dome. So got a lot going on, a lot of teams still in action here. So just stay tuned to the Mix 105.1 Facebook page. We'll tell you where we're going to be. We don't know where we're going to be. We may meet ourselves coming and going down the road.
Right.
It always happens this time of year. We become road warriors, log a lot of miles. But it's a great time of the year, a lot of fun. Good game tonight, guys. So good job, Jason. Young man learning how to run the production, getting everything going for us tonight, keeping us on the air. Big Dave back in the studio.
Yeah.
Brian on the camera, Terry on the camera. For Locke, I'm Clint. We're out. We'll see you somewhere next week.
The hot, crispy filet o fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
'Tis the season. Now buy one, add one for $1. Includes our classic Filet-O-Fish.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Set your alarm for 2 of your breakfast favorites, like sausage gravy biscuit for just $5.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
You're watching Mix TV.